Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2. This is a guest video from Salty Walty that I've had for a while and just kind of fit in with the theme the last couple of days. It is titled, I Don't Care About How Aged I Am, and this is the Gym Cannon, which has been in the game since the beginning. I believe its first level is a 100, and I think it goes all the way up to 400, so this is a 400 room, because you're about to see Gaza C come around that corner. But yeah, as with a lot of the high-level mobile suits, you can fit a lot of kit on it. I've had this long enough that it very likely did not have any of the overtuning parts, but I kind of want to take the Gym Cannon out now that I think about it, because I have a bunch of those now, and I bet a level 6 Gym Cannon could do really well. It's kind of a shame that they put like an upper limit of basically beyond level 4 it does not do any good, because there's some level 5 and 6 suits that could benefit from, that last little bit of overtune. Of course, maybe that's the point. But maybe they'll take the limit off if they, finally devise a way to get those parts that doesn't include tokens. Because just, the hard limits limit the pay-to-winness of it a little bit. But, like I said, this, I'm pretty sure, dates from before most of those overtuning parts existed, so this is just, the Gym Cannon still being pretty good at cannoning at this point. So, let's see. Yep, somebody coming around the corner. That is, I believe, the standard Goof flight type, the General, so was able to hit it really hard, which is, what supports are for, basically. And it got close enough he could follow up with a couple of spray gun shots. And yeah, getting 1100 shot with the beam spray gun, I take it for granted sometimes just because the stripped beam rifle that the Gym Light Armor uses is better, but only the Gym Light Armor can use it. That and the, I think, Gym Knight Secret 2. So that, when you're in a Gym Cannon, that doesn't really mean a lot. But, and yeah, that Gaz is flying kind of slow, but still managed to get around Salty's shot and get behind the building. Unfortunately, it decided to rest on top of the... Okay, that should have connected, I feel like. But, yeah, it's resting on top of the building, so... But now it's got a little bit of cover. Well, it had cover, but people are just walking around the building to kill it. Let's see. A little bit out of spray gun range there. Somebody's ordering more support fire, and... I'm surprised that didn't hit. Okay, yeah. I feel like the hit detection here is not really being fair to Salty at this point, because there's been a good couple of shots that I feel like should have connected, but that is kind of the nature of the beast. This weekend, Salty and a bunch of other YouTubers and I got together and did a stream, which I will link to. It's on his channel, and had a pretty good time. I did not play well, but I kind of have that when I get together with people. I've mentioned it's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time for me. Conversing and playing is even harder. So yeah, it's just, if I get a good round on a Friday night, it's kind of a lucky thing at this point. Though I did get a couple this last Friday night that I will probably be running very soon. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, good time was had. It was interesting. I got to take out a couple of things I haven't run in a long time, so that was nice. There are just some things I never really feel comfortable trying to run unless I'm with friends and we're just kind of goofing around, because it's just, I don't want to hold back a team of strangers because I'm running some goofball mobile suit don't have any right running. Because there is just a lot of stuff in this game I'm not really great with. But, there's fundamentals, and then there's just practice with specific suits, and like I've said before, that's kind of a hurdle for me. Also, there's just a lot of suits in this game. We are coming up on the 5th anniversary, and they have done a suit a week, basically, for, good tackle. Saw that beam saber in the back of his, back behind him and got out of dodge. But yeah, that's 260 mobile suits, not counting clan suits, not counting the few weeks when we had multiple suits, not counting what was in the game at the beginning, not counting what Code Fairy added. there is a huge roster in this game. I'm gonna have to actually count at some point and see like how many unique mobile suits are in this game. But it's got to be up there with the largest roster that a Gundam game has ever had, especially a Gundam action game. But yeah, it's there's just a ton of stuff out there that you sometimes don't get a chance to run, or sometimes you don't get a chance to run for a very long time. And just, yeah, easy to get out of practice or not be prepared for how things are, able to react to it now that there's different, new and different skills at various costs that you wouldn't have encountered the last time you ran it. Just, stuff like that. But let's see, that is probably Hildolfer? Might be Assault Gun Tank. I think Assault Gun Tank, because I think Hildolfer comes in at 450. I could be wrong, but I always have trouble like telling the difference at a distance. Also, by the time you're watching this, hopefully I should have my new glasses. I think the glasses place is open on the 4th of July, and happy 4th of July to everybody who celebrates. But also just, I'm going to be going to get those tomorrow if they're open, and boy, I hope they are, because I am really tired of how unclear everything is. I've had these forever, so what can I say? Let's see. But yeah, interesting team comp now that I look at it. He's got Heavy Arms Zero, aka Silver Lightning, with him, Ford, and he, along with all the generals in the entire round, are Nemos, I believe. So Heavy's got the cannon. I think some of them probably have Gym 2 rifles. I'm not sure. And I think Salty just had a problem that I frequently have, which is that when you're getting up or you're coming out of a stun or something, if you try and hip fire, like, you will fire before your mobile suit is done turning. Nice kill on that Pixie. You'll fire before your mobile suit is done turning and not hit what your reticle is actually aiming at, which kind of drives me crazy sometimes. But it's one of those things. Good kill there. Yeah, they're going to win this. It's just one of those things you have to watch out for. But yeah, just sometimes when I'm trying to snap off a shot as quickly as possible, especially here at the end of a round, where things are just, you need to do as much damage as you possibly can in a real short period of time, it's really kind of tough. But okay, yeah, Salty just chewing things up here at the end of the round, and that is a definite win. And let's take a look at the final stats in a second. But yeah, Gym Cannon 2, it's a good basic mobile suit, still fun. I'd be perfectly happy if they were to come up with more variants of that. But yeah, top score at 2605 out of 12,000. Heavy barely outdamaged him, and 5-2. Also managed to keep himself out of the enemy's sights most of the time with diversions at only 9%. That's hard to do, especially when there's a 2 raids on the enemy team and you're a support. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So I don't know if you've heard about Gundam Requiem for Vengeance, but it sounds interesting. It's going to be an ONA, original net animation. Going to be 6 episodes. It is being done by a largely non-Japanese staff, and it's being done in Unreal Engine 5. The writer worked on the Marvel Spider-Man game, the most recent one, I believe. Transformers Cyberverse and Star Wars Resistance. The artist, the character designer, apparently worked on some Warhammer 40k stuff. They got Kimitoshi Yamane back from 8th MS team to do some of the mechanical designs, and they're kind of interesting mechanical designs at that. I am not really quite sure what to make of them. The Zaku is interesting. Reminds me of the JC type, formerly the J type, just in the coloration and just a little bit of the shaping. but also the Gundam is kind of odd. It seems to be using a gun cannon beam rifle, which I find interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on with that, and the fact that the spiel they gave at Anime Expo talked about a view from inside the cockpit, and the fact that it's done in Unreal Engine 5. I kind of wonder if we're going to get like a VR game to support this. Regardless, yeah, it is. It's looking very interesting. Some of the influences that the design team cited were 8th MS Team and Thunderbolt. So, yeah, I really want to see what they come up with here.